I am Kim Caudill-Lewis. I am the CEO of Project XYZ, and I'm also a community volunteer, a community engagement person, and somebody that truly cares about what happens not only in our Huntsville community, but within North Alabama as a whole.
So my name's Josh Fortner. I was in the Marine Corps from 2005 to 2009. I was a rifleman. I fought in the Battle of Ramadi in 2006.
So my name's Emily Aldridge, and I am a mother of 4. I have twins that are 16 years old, and my daughter, one of my twins, passed away a year ago.
I'm the youngest of 10 kids, and growing up, we were very close and very tight. And most people don't know the reason why we're so close and tight is because we grew up with a mom that was a schizophrenic, and we didn't necessarily want the world to know that. It's something that's, especially in the Black community, that's not talked about a lot.
It was pretty bad. The biggest thing that hit me was not so much the combat, not so much the killing. It was civilian casualty, the collateral damage, seeing children that had gotten in the crossfire or innocent families.
Madeline and Sophia, that is their names, they just were always with each other. They were always playing, they were always together. Sophia always was kind of the center of attention. She liked to be the boss. Starting 9th grade, she came to us one night and she told us she was cutting herself and that she wanted to die. And as a parent, you never want to hear that about your child, and that your child thinks that about themselves. And so we sat down and said, okay, what is it that we need to do? And my heart just ached because I just wanted to fix it. As a mom, you just want to fix everything, and I couldn't.
One day she'll be perfectly fine. The next day you get home from school and she's having an episode. So you never knew what to expect. And there was always that anxiety, that anticipation that the ball is going to drop at any moment. But as a kid, you don't think about those kind of things. All you know is, why isn't mom getting better? Why isn't mom figuring out what's wrong? Why can't she fix it? Because she's mom, she's supposed to fix it.
I didn't transition very well at all. I became really, really angry. I was drinking a lot, almost on a daily basis. Eventually, I just kind of broke down. I left the job. I was crying, didn't know why. I knew that Wellstone existed. I knew it was there in Coleman. I'd never been there. So one day I felt like I was losing it, and I knew where the building was, so I drove up there and I said, hey, is there a doctor? I need help. I don't know what's wrong with me. And they called the mobile crisis unit, and they came and picked me up, and they brought me here.
It's just a nightmare coming home to my husband, giving her CPR. They tried, and I remember seeing all the doctors come and give her CPR, and they were taking turns over and over they really were trying hard to get her back for us. But unfortunately, she didn't make it.
I was 25 when she passed away. So even part of my adult life, I still didn't know how to adjust. Everybody handles stuff differently, and people see me standing here now and think, oh, she didn't have any problems, everything was just smooth. I'm still fighting battles every day. I still get emotional talking about what happened to mom. I still fight thinking, could we have done something different? Should we have done something different? I think that's why I love that Wellstone has expanded. I love the fact that Wellstone is doing pediatric services, they're doing adult services, they're doing emergency services that are providing immediate care for people at that right moment.
When I was discharged from here, I was set up with therapy with Jessica Sellers, and she's been awesome. They sent me down to Birmingham to the Nesbitt Pain Clinic to get the SGB injections. I felt better than I'd felt in a long time. I am super grateful for Jessie and Wellstone.
So I decided that one way that I could honor Sophia was to have a race in her name, because she loved running and it was her life for 2 years. I, organized a 5K for her, and we did it on March 7th, and I wanted to do it on her year date because I wanted something happy. Because March 7th was so horrible. We had 155 people registered, and we donated over $8,000, fundraised $8,000 for Wellstone, and it was just amazing to me.
I guess I just want people to understand that mental illness is an illness, and people are constantly fighting those battles daily. And it's a battle that you don't have to fight alone. It's a battle that you don't have to fight standing there by yourself. There's a whole community willing to help you. There's a whole community willing to encourage you.
If I could share anything else, I would just reiterate that, to fellow veterans, like, don't ignore the effects of combat. Don't think that, you have to be too prideful and all that to say, hey, I have an issue and I need help.
I remember my mom telling me that, a few months into this, after Sophia passed, that I'm going to be able to use this. And I thought, I don't know how I can use my pain to help. I just want Sophia back, and I still do. I would do anything to have her back. But as we've gone on this journey, it's just, little by little, I'm learning that I do need to use this to help other kids, because no one else needs to die. And if I can help save someone or help them just get help and realize that, oh, I need to talk to my mom about this, or I need to talk to somebody, then Sophia would have helped, because that's what she would have wanted.